Hi, my name is Loren, and this is Pocket Trade, an e-commerce site for digital Pokemon cards. Pocket Trade is rendered on the front end through React, Bootstrap, HTML, and CSS, and uses Python Flask with Jinja templating for the back end. I use PostgreSQL as my database and SQL Alchemy as the ORM mapper. Users can create an account and log in, but non-registered users can also search and view cards. Once logged in, users can start their own card collection. The card data and images were originally gathered by making a GET request to the Pokemon TCG API. To search for cards, a GET request is made to the PostgreSQL database. Users can also type in a partial name, and SQL Alchemy will query the database using the filter method, resulting in all cards that have the search letters in their name. There's also a random card generator on the homepage to find your next Pokemon to catch. I added an event listener for when the "Who's that Pokemon?" button is clicked. The callback function sends an AJAX request to display a new Pokemon using Python's random module. My Flask route then queries the database to get all the card info without reloading the page. Users can also browse cards by card rarity using the Pokédex, which is rendered with React. I implemented a React use effect to make a fetch request to my server which renders the cards matching the selected rarity filter. After selecting a card, users can view cards available for purchase by other users, which are objects called user cards. In my data model, a user card is an association table that creates a relationship between cards and users. Users can add cards to their shopping cart, which are saved in a Flask session. There's also an option to remove cards from the shopping cart. A challenge I faced was figuring out how to change the ownership of cards. I solved this by creating an object called order. Once a user is ready to purchase, clicking checkout creates an order, which not only stores the transaction details, but also instantiates a new user card for the new owner. The previous owner's user card is no longer active by setting a Boolean for owning the card to false. Now the card lives in our personal card collection. Feel free to visit my GitHub so that you can start collecting your own cards. Thank you for exploring Pocket Trade.